Welcome back, folks, to Team Dark. We're in the casino world because no Sonic game can go without one of these.
I believe they should. Immediately.
I'm trying to think of what game didn't include. I mean,
does Sonic and Knuckles count, but Sonic 3 does?
No, I would say they're still the same full game. So I think it counts.
Sonic Adventure 2 doesn't have a casino, I don't think. No, it doesn't. Adventure 1 does, though.
Adventure 1 definitely does. Yeah, I think you might be right. SA2 doesn't have a casino zone. Same with Sonic 4 Episode 1. No, that's a lie. That's a straight up lie.
No, it's totally got one.
Yeah, I might be thinking of Episode 2.
Episode 2 has a weird assortment of stages, that's for sure.
It does, but I like the design for those stages. They were pretty good.
They felt different enough.
Yeah, they weren't just hold right to win and boost every 5 seconds.
Casino stages.
This stage is not, like, things are still fine here. We were talking off camera how Team Dark can get pretty gnarly, but this is not where shit hits the fan.
No, this is still tolerable.
That's a good word.
But, like, this casino stage just has problems in general, no matter what story you're in.
Well, I'm finally starting to realize that the thing with Team Dark stages is that as you progress, is that they just don't know when to quit. Like, they literally just throw you every idea that they've ever had for these stages with no filter at all. So you're getting the full 9 yards here, folks. All ideas, they're good ideas, bad ideas,
and then the
mediocre
extra
ones.
yard for the, was it first down? I think I know sports.
Yeah, that's how you football, right?
I don't know, is Canadian football different than American football?
I mean, we call it football just like you guys do, so that's a start.
Yeah, but Joe got the queen, so how do I know y'all aren't talking about soccer?
You know, my dad and I got into a conversation about that the other day. Yeah, right, video games, yeah. Spinning. Oh, God.
Well, what if, alright, so this stage has bingo, it's got slots, and almost pachinko-esque elements. What if there was a roulette to where you couldn't progress through the stage unless you, like, called it?
Oh, I think that would have been... Oh, I hate that so much. I hate that so much. So, okay, not to derail from Zarek's point, but what you guys just saw was I made it to the next platform with Omega. And then I wanted to switch to Shadow because you need to switch to Shadow to get through this platforming bit. But Shadow was still on the pinball board, so the game takes you back to the pinball board where Shadow is.
Yeah, no,
reverting your progress.
During the Team Sonic run, it was so frustrating. How do these, when you're on the pinball sections, how does it launch you, like, on a y-axis up?
I don't know. Physics?
That shouldn't be happening.
Look,
for gameplay standards, that shouldn't be happening.
It's games like this that make me really appreciate the physics engines from, like, Steam, and because they're pretty good when it comes to that sort of thing. But here, and like, what I just don't get is the logic behind the whole pinball thing either. Like, if a character has made it to the next, to the next platform, why not just rubber band the rest of your characters over to where you are instead of switching back to the pinball table? Or yeah, and then the character who you made it to the next platform with actually decides to jump back into the pinball table with the rest of them.
It's got to be the way the like reset kind of works. I guess they have to like be stationary for the code to kind of like process or trigger.
I guess.
But
yeah,
that's a bug. You can't say it's not a bug.
No, it's still something that should have been caught in testing and fixed. But what was the development time for Sonic for this game, now to think of it? Let's see.
So yeah, that y-axis, huh?
Yep. There we go, flying high.
Yeah, that's a really good shortcut. I gotta say, some excellent speed strats there.
Yeah, right? Totally intentional.
Totally intentional.
Tune in for my speed strat run, everyone. I feel like every time we record one of these, like, just hours before, we learn of some more horrible news about the Archie Sonic comics.
No! Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
okay.
like, just before we started the session, I sent Zarek an article about, apparently, they got a lead from the former CEO of, like, Archie, saying that, like...
one of them, yeah.
Yeah, a CEO from Archie saying that, like, it seems like Sonic just doesn't fit with the Archie brand, and essentially they don't care, so that's why they're dropping Sonic. And the theory is Archie isn't saying anything because they still want to, like, take advantage of the subscriptions that they have, which wouldn't surprise me, but that's a really not cool thing to do if that's the case.
That's super not cool.
Nah.
And, I mean, man...
Do you have a subscription, or...?
No.
Same. I just... whenever it comes in.
I would normally just buy, like, individual issues that I really liked, and then I'd wait for the graphic novels.
Oh, yeah. Fair.
When I was young, I had a subscription. I had a subscription up until, right at issue 50 is when it stopped. And then from then, I kind of just migrated to, like, other forms of media.
You mean not Sanic?
Not Sanic. I took a Sanic break when I was in high school, unfortunately. Because, was it Spider-Man? No. I kind of fell out of I fell out of comics in general now I think about it. I think it's because manga started to become a bigger thing. And I was really into the Kenshin and the great teacher Onizuka.
I'm following. Sorry, Windows 10 totally just didn't give me an update and threatened to restart my computer if I didn't click OK. I'm being held hostage, Zarek.
So, Windows 10 then, okay.
I think I'm back. Okay, I think I only lost 5 seconds, so we're good. Where are we? Oh, great, another pinball table. Excellent.
Don't worry, you've been watching the same thing on loop.
It doesn't end. Oh, man. Yeah, but those Sonic... I don't know what's gonna happen. That could be it for the entire series. Like, either another publisher picks them up, or...
That bunny robot is the biggest FU.
What's wrong with the bunny robot?
He just jumps.
Okay.
Yeah.
I clearly am behind 2 seconds.
It's like, oh, you have the key? Oh, good job, man. You made it all the way here. Just, like, slaps the key out of your hand and kicks you in the nuts.
I have a funny feeling that happened to you.
Well, not this one, but, which one did it happen the most? Oh, the, forest stage. Yeah.
See, I think it's just commendable that you did the Chaos Emerald run on Team Dark. Like, did you find that there was a difference in their speed?
In speed, yes. Speed is a completely noticeable difference. But it's not... Okay, so... I did that up until, actually, the 7th one. Because that stage is... There's not enough keys at the later half of Egg Fleet to warrant it multiple tries. It's just impossible. So I actually did manage to do that one with Team Rose. But the problems that stem with... So I had it. I was like right there on it, and then I was on like the ceiling, and then the boost ended, and my character stops. Just flat stops, and because I'm in air... Oh, it was the worst. It was the absolute worst.
Do you have that recording?
No. I was doing that off recording because it was 3 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, let's get the last 3 Chaos Emeralds. And I did it.
Yeah. Because we're Sonic Heroes.
Because we're Sonic Heroes. I wanted to get it done before I went into Team Chaotix, because I think after you beat the last story, if you have the emeralds, it does a different scene. I could be wrong.
Right. Oh, yeah.
I hate that scene that's always like, oh, you didn't get all the Chaos Emeralds, and then Eggman's laughing. Or someone's laughing.
You know what? I don't recall that scene. Because I think I might have gotten on my first run, I got all Chaos Emeralds before. Oh, no, hold on. The only end card I've seen when completing a story is, hey, get all A ranks. but that you might only get that after you've completed all of the after you've gotten all Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah, doesn't that show up at the end of Adventure 2 after you beat its story mode? No, wait, no, it doesn't. We beat that.
Oh, we did, yeah. And that doesn't
all
show up.
A ranks. I don't recall.
I don't know how else you're supposed to know what you get for all A ranks outside of what the internet tells you for SA2.
Well, that's why you have to buy the strategy guide, Will.
Oh yeah, you know what? I've got that too, Zarek. I've got the SA2 strategy guide.
I do too. It's the best strategy guide ever.
Is it the one that if you flip over, it's the other side is Sonic Advance?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys, we have lives.
No, screw it. Best strategy guide ever. 2 best Sonic games of that generation combined into one? Nah, there was nothing better.
You know what? Those are damn good games. SA2 and Sonic Advance, yeah, those are great.
The Sonic Advance part actually came with maps, and it actually like details what I feel is really good Sonic stage design.
I remember it also having pretty good Chao tips, like Chao Garden.
Yeah, it did actually, because like they were both at the end,
yeah,
so you could kind of flip between them real fast.
Yeah, that was it. Holy cow. Those were the days. Hey, should we do an entire Let's Play based on the Chao Garden of SA2 and Sonic Advance?
If I still had all my old Chao data, I would, but I've lost.
Oh, no.
Somewhere along the line, I lost like my strongest Chaos. Either they reincarnated it while I wasn't paying attention, or it was an older memory card save. But
that's a shame.
Because oh man, that Chao Garden gets so hard. It gets stupid hard.
It does, and those challenges are nothing to snuff at. Like, yeah, at first they're pretty easy, but like, man, once you get into like the extreme karate, you better have buffed up your Chao like mad and on steroids, because you're not getting through that otherwise.
Perfect camera is perfect.
Okay, that's one chance. I've got one more chance to do this. Okay, see, that's the one thing that's okay about this system. If you lose one of your characters, but you're able to continue, but like one of the others is still alive, you still get to go on.
You know what? I bet that's also a bug.
No, it's a feature.
Ah, feature, yes. Sonic games are rushed because they're too busy putting in features.
Yeah, all these glitches and graphical stuff we've seen so far, no, they're not problems with the game. They are features. There, that 20 ring bonus, feature. There we go, and our team is miraculously alive again. You see, how would you feel about...
They just landed ahead of you.
How would you feel about a Sonic Heroes game, but with the Persona system? Like, in terms of leveling up your team.
Persona leveling up. Wait, you mean like leveling up the other people, like social links? Or do you mean like equipping different characters like different personas?
Ooh.
Because I'll go deep into this.
Okay, let's talk about this. Social links.
Okay, social links?
Yeah.
Okay, if Sonic 06 had it to where like all the other players, or like all the other like Sonic furry friends were in the field and you could do mission objectives for them to make their, like give them more skills for side missions, or they could assist you more, yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be cool. You know what I just realized? We're talking about making a better Dark Chronicles. That's what this comes down to, Zarek, you know it.
Yeah. And I instantly regret
it.
What were they thinking?
Well, with Dark Chronicles?
Okay, Sonic Chronicles, Mario and Luigi sells great. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
You can make a Mario RPG that's good. Why get BioWare to do it?
Because BioWare knows how to write crazy long lines of dialogue. I mean, they also make Mass Effect, but I never touched that series, so.
It's, if you're gonna play one of them, play two,
That's
and
what I've
then
heard,
you've
yeah.
played them all. Oh man, it's a game. I didn't beat it, but I got to like the third planet. They're planets, right? Or are they dimensions? I don't even remember anymore.
I started watching a Let's Play on it, but I just couldn't follow it. Also, I feel like that's a game where if you're gonna play it, you gotta play it for yourself.
Both sound too painful to experience.
Yeah, oh god, I can't believe I made that jump. But yeah, at some point I'll get around to it. But I don't know, Persona 4 has got me in love with, like, the entire series. I'm going through all the soundtracks and stuff like that. I'm like, man, this is some good stuff.
Oh, well, don't worry. You have enough soundtracks to last you at least until 2020.
Yay! That's all the music I'll need.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
And I just disappear into the ether. Like, where does he go?
I made the jump.
I don't understand, because he's made, like, atmospheric re-entries just fine.
Just chaos control.
Yeah! Where the hell's his chaos control? We've got, like, he's got that emerald that he, you know, shows off when you do a team blast. Where the hell is it now?
Where does he just start with that emerald? Like, if you'd started the game with Team Dark, do you automatically start with the first stage's Chaos Emerald?
Where does he get that Chaos Emerald?
It's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald.
Oh, it's the damn fourth Chaos Emerald that's always missing. Right.
He had it the whole time, but he dropped it between Sonic Heroes and Shadow.
So whenever he says, where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald, he's referring to the one that he uses during a team blast.
It's like, I know I had it. I bet Omega has it. Does Omega have a Chaos Emerald in him?
No, I think Omega is the E-series that started not using any sort of weird power sources or animals. He's just...
That's my other question. Does he have a bird in him?
I mean, it'd be crazy if we just popped him open and there was a freaking, canary inside. It's like, oh, hello.
It's the most badass flicky ever.
How does that Sonic comic end? The one where E123 goes up against, Omega? Yeah. Does he free a bird from inside?
It's a really cool fight. And then, but, like, Gamma was already kind of broken. Because it'd been a long time since Adventure 1.
Right.
So right before, like, Omega, like, deals the final blow, he, like... I forget if it's wirelessly or if it's wired. But he, like, transmits, like, all of his feelings into Omega.
Yeah. No, that's right.
And Omega's like, oh, I can feel feelings. Like, more anger. And more of a desire to burn everything. But I don't want to burn good things. Shadow, what do I do with this feeling? Well, we could always burn everything Eggman's got. I found my purpose.
Yeah, that's the story in a nutshell. But does a bird come out of E123 by the end of that story, or does he just blow up?
The bird does fly away.
The bird does fly. Okay, so there's still a bird inside of him. Yeah, I'm really curious about that process. Does the bird have, like... Okay, look, I know I'm basically asking how does robotization work in a real-world setting, but hear me out. Does it...
Well, that's not even really technically robotization. That's like... Power cells? Life energy?
Yeah, that's weird though, isn't it? Like, doesn't the bird need to be replaced at some time if it's the energy source?
The bird has to be getting, like, fed. It has to be getting, like, nutrients supplied to it the entire time.
Yeah, it's got to. Otherwise, it's not going to last more than a day.
So, really, like, those things are giant life support systems.
Oh, have you seen that? This is a really old YouTube video, or YouTube animation, but, like, Sonic breaks one of the, I think, Caterkillers in... What was it now? I think it was in Lava Reef Zone. And they're like, that was my life support. I can't survive in this lava setting without that Caterkiller costume. But then Sonic just keeps going.
I really enjoyed the Dorkly ones that kind of play off that, where one of them was he breaks open the egg pod at the end, and it's a plague of rats. And they're like, yes, finally, our diseased and vermin selves can take back the world. Thank you, our savior.
Wasn't it Dorkly 2 who had that one with the lady, with the, what was it? The Motobug? And, like, the creature became a Motobug to, like, impress his kid and wife or something?
Oh, yeah, that was his first job since the divorce.
Yeah, and Sonic goes and just busts it.
She's like, you told me you got a job for the doctor. No seeing the kid for you, and then tells his kid comes up. It's like, Daddy, I thought you were Sonic's sidekick.
Yep, good guy Eggman, you know, trying to create jobs for the industry. Sonic's
as long as we're always plugging, like, every other Sonic media out there. Do you ever see Sonic gets a job?
Oh, yeah. That was some earlier Dorkly stuff, wasn't it? Or was that College Humor?
Well, I believe it was College Humor, but I think maybe probably the origins of Dorkly, because
yeah,
the same voice actor does stuff for the new Dorkly animations.
Right.
Man, this fight goes on forever. But yeah, I really like the start of that.
This is nothing compared to the Haunted Castle fight. Jesus Christ,
yeah,
Zarek,
right,
I spent. I don't know how long I spent, but when I stopped that recording, it was about an hour and a half, and I just did that one stage. It was brutal.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Good God, we'll be getting to that soon. But yeah, casino level. I mean, the whole episode was basically a tangent, but what else are you gonna say about a casino level in a Sonic game?
Jackpot!
Yeah! Join us next time.